What advice would I give about uni?
Just get out of your comfort zone.
There is pressure, but it is good pressure.
I was diagnosed with dyslexia early on in primary school. Going through secondary school was quite difficult.
From the beginning, I didn't think I'd go to uni.
I always had that goal that I was going to graduate.
I wanted to prove people wrong.
Going through USW and just the help they provided me with, I was able to graduate to the first class honours.
I smashed first class honours, and that was really positive on my mindset.
I grew up in quite a rural town, no gay scene at all, so I kind of hid who I was for quite a long time. Moving away to university, it was a fresh start for me. I was with all new people.
University gives you the space and the time to develop as a person.
At USW, we had so many opportunities for internships and work experience. Get your hands dirty, get stuck in, you can handle it.
Croeso I le sy'n llawn cyferbyniadau cyffroes. Beth bynnag fydd y pwnc y bydde di'n ei astudio ym Mhrifysgol De Cymru, mae llond gwlad o bethau i'w darganfod yn yr ardal leol. Un brifysgol, 3 lleoliad. Caerdydd, Nghasnewydd, Pontypridd. Cysylltiedig, ond gwahanol, gyda chroeso cynnes I bawb.
I didn't really see the point of university. After my A-levels, the hobby that remained with me was offensive security, technology and information security. The USW course struck me as particularly useful because they suggested that all of our projects mapped onto real work that had happened in industry. It was the only course that had me wanting to go to university, so it felt like a no-brainer.
Uni was more than what I expected, to be honest. I wasn't aware of the vast amount of opportunities and the certifications and all the qualifications you could do, and a lot of them were really easy to reach and they're really accessible. The current role I'm in, where we do documentation and guidance, reminds me of it's just like straight out of an assignment that we get at uni. I guess that's a testament to how great the course kind of functions and takes into consideration what you would actually be doing in the industry. But yeah, USW had really good ties with the wider world.
In terms of the opportunities waiting, students were getting snapped up. Like they were getting picked up. They were getting offered work before they finished.
So many jobs out there.
There's so many jobs.
Even studying IT or computer science or cyber, you can do anything. It's not just tech-related roles. You can do absolutely anything. It just brought my confidence out, I think. It just allowed me to really be creative and express myself and learn about people, not just sitting down and coding all day. You're learning how people work. Don't underestimate your abilities and just give everything a go. Anything that comes at you, just give it a go.
placements that they put you on definitely provides a stepping stone in preparing you for the world of nursing.
I was probably more of an academic student in terms of placements and things. I was less prepared. I definitely found that the placements in USW were really useful in learning ins and outs of the job, really. It allowed me to kind of progress in a way that going from placement to placement, experiencing all these different things, getting support from mentors, really allowed me to kind of hone in them skills that I needed to start doing the job of nursing.
Because a lot of the lecturers in USW are ex-nurses or people who are still practicing as nurses but also teaching at the same time. They're able to support you throughout placement as well and kind of tell you, well, you know, that's not right or that is right. There was like no silly questions and no silly experiences, and you're able to kind of have support with one another from the people on the course.
From first to third year, my confidence had dramatically increased, and I think every year as you have more experience and meet different people, that just keeps growing, and you just need to develop that resilience in you and that confidence.
You know that you're not going to actually need nursing, because nursing is like a calling, isn't it?
Nursing can be really scary. You are a nurse and that just becomes part of your personality. You're always supported, there's always people around you, that network, your team, you know, there's loads of different people you can go to for that support. And USW being a supportive university really prepared me for that.
I feel like I belong in Cardiff. Coming to USW, there's just so many cool people everywhere. You're just always surrounded by creative people.
The best thing about Cardiff is that it kind of has something for everyone. There's an emerging game scene as well with kind of arcade bars that you can go to and socialise with people from your course. I feel part of a network at USW.
Cardiff, I feel, better suits my personality. You still have everything you need, like any city, but you can just decide to go on a long walk and end up in the countryside.
It feels really positive to be a part of a queer network. You know, we're all a community and we all help each other out in any way we can. I get more celebrated now in USW. I feel like I can express myself a lot more.
Welcome to a place of inspiring contrasts. Whatever you study at USW, you get the very best of South Wales to explore. One university, 3 locations. Cardiff, Newport, Pontypridd. Always connected, always different. And you're always welcome.
Uni has shaped a lot of my personality. You do make your own little family here. You meet the people that you love. You learn and you grow, and you learn to be independent and overcome challenges and grow up, really.
USW courses, I think, they offer a lot of practical learning, so there's a lot of encouragement to apply real-world case studies to reports that you're doing, which really challenges the way that you think, and it makes you think in like a practical way that will help you a lot more in the work experience. You know, you're already applying these concepts that you're learning to something real and tangible. The degree offers you the opportunity to try things out, see what you're good at, and figure out ways of applying different thought processes to different fields. It feels like you're doing work that means something.
The assignments were never just, oh, you read this article and you articulate this article.
Yeah.
It was about you find a business that does this principle and then you apply it to something of your own. I cannot be one person who just reads a book in a corner and is okay with the academic knowledge part of it. I like to see how it works in a practical environment. That's why I applied to USW.
My experience at USW really made me someone that can be resilient and push through those challenges, and I changed a lot and I learned a lot about myself, because at the end of it I ended up finding something that I really do love and want to make a career from.
What advice would I give about uni?
Just get out of your comfort zone.
There is pressure, but it is good pressure.
I was diagnosed with dyslexia early on in primary school. Going through secondary school was quite difficult.
From the beginning, I didn't think I'd go to uni.
I always had that goal that I was going to graduate.
I wanted to prove people wrong.
Going through USW and just the help they provided me with, I was able to graduate to the first class honours.
I smashed first class honours, and that was really positive on my mindset.
I grew up in quite a rural town, no gay scene at all, so I kind of hid who I was for quite a long time. Moving away to university, it was a fresh start for me. I was with all new people.
University gives you the space and the time to develop as a person.
At USW, we had so many opportunities for internships and work experience. Get your hands dirty, get stuck in, you can handle it.
Croeso I le sy'n llawn cyferbyniadau cyffroes. Beth bynnag fydd y pwnc y bydde di'n ei astudio ym Mhrifysgol De Cymru, mae llond gwlad o bethau i'w darganfod yn yr ardal leol. Un brifysgol, 3 lleoliad. Caerdydd, Nghasnewydd, Pontypridd. Cysylltiedig, ond gwahanol, gyda chroeso cynnes I bawb.
I didn't really see the point of university after my A-levels. The hobby that remained with me was offensive security, technology and information security. The USW course struck me as particularly useful because they suggested that all of our projects mapped onto real work that had happened in industry. It was the only course that had me wanting to go to university, so it felt like a no-brainer.
Uni was more than what I expected, to be honest. I wasn't aware of the vast amount of opportunities and the certifications and all the qualifications you could do, and a lot of them were really easy to reach and they're really accessible. The current role I'm in, where we do documentation and guidance, reminds me of it's just like straight out of an assignment that we get at uni. I guess that's a testament to how great the course kind of functions and takes into consideration what you would actually be doing in the industry.
Graddedigion a gweithdeuon, croeso cynnes I Brifysgol De Cymru. Mae hwn yn ddiwrnod arbennig iawn i'r myfyrwyr sydd ar fi'n graddio, a'i teuluoedd a'i ffrindiau, ac yn uchafbwynt ar flynyddoedd o waith caled. Gobeithio byddwch yn cael diwrnod hyfryd ac yn mwynhau'r seremoni. Graduates and guests, welcome to the University of South Wales. This is a very special day for both the students who are about to graduate and their families and friends, after the culmination of many years of hard work and commitment. We hope that you have a pleasant day and enjoy the ceremony. Fe fydd y seremoni yn dechrau ymhen ychydig, ond cyn hynny mae angen I fi roi ychydig o wybodaeth ynglyn â'r seremoni I chi. Bod y seremoni ag elfen ffurfiol I fi, hoffem I chi deimlo'n gatrefol hefyd. Rwy'n gweld rhai plant bach yn y gynulleidfa. Os ydyn yn dechrau aflonyddu yn ystod y seremoni, byddwn yn ddiolchgar pe byddech yn mynd â nhw allan, fel nad ydynt yn ymharu ar y seremoni I weddill y gynulleidfa. Fe fydd y stiwardiaid yn gallu dangos I chi ble I fynd I wylio'r seremoni drwy gyfrwng llif byw, ac felly wnewch chi ddim colli unrhyw ran o'r seremoni. The ceremony will start soon, but before then it falls to me to give you some information about the proceedings. Although the ceremony is a formal occasion, we also hope that you will feel relaxed. I can see that there are some young children in the audience. If they become restless during the ceremony, we would be grateful if you would take them out so that they don't detract from the ceremony for the rest of the audience. The stewards will be able to advise you where you can go to watch the ceremony via a live stream, so you won't miss out on any of the ceremony. Nid ydym yn disgwyl unrhyw ymarferion tân heddiw, ond os bydd unrhyw argyfwng heddiw, awnewch chi adael trwy'r allanfeydd tân sydd wedi ei hyrwyddo trwy'r auditoriwm. Un peth pwysig arall, awnewch chi sicrhau fod eich ffonau symudol wedi ei diffodd trwy gydol y seremoni os gwelwch yn dda. We are not expecting any fire alarms or any emergencies today. However, should we need to evacuate, then please leave via the fire exits which are marked in the auditorium. One last but very important request. Please can you make sure that all mobile phones are switched off throughout the ceremony. Fe fydd y seremoni yn para rhyw awr a hanner. Tua hanner ffordd trwy cyflwyno'r dyfyniadau yn graddedigion, mi fydd egwyl gerddorol fer, ble bydd myfyrwyr o'r Coleg Brenhinol Cerdd a Drama Cymru yn perfformio. Mae'r perfformiad gan y cerddorion yn rhan o'r seremoni, felly awnewch chi aros yn eich seddi tra bod yn perfformio os gwelwch yn dda. The ceremony will last about an hour and a half. Halfway through the presentation of awards to our graduates, we will have a short musical interlude performed by students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. The performance by the musicians is part of the ceremony, so please remain in your seats while they are performing. Ar ddechrau y seremoni, fe fydd yr yrymdaith yn dod I mewn i'r auditoriwm. Yn arwain ar yr yrymdaith bydd prif swyddogion y brifysgol, penaethiaid chyfadran ac aelodau o'r staff academaidd. Mi fyddent yn cael ei dilyn gan y byrllysg ac yna'r gynghellor neu ei enwebau. At the start of the ceremony, the procession will enter the auditorium. The procession is made up of the chief officers of the university, faculty heads and academic staff. They will be followed by the mace and then the Chancellor or their nominee. Ar ddiwedd y seremoni, bydd yr yrymdaith yn gadael yr auditoriwm ac yn cymeradwyo'r graddedigion allan. Peidiwch â gadael eich seddi nes bod y graddedigion ar yr yrymdaith wedi gadael yr auditoriwm os gwelwch yn dda. Gallwch adael wedyn drwy'r allanfa ac osaf ac byddwch yn gallu cwrdd â'r graddedigion y tu allan. At the end of the ceremony, the procession will exit the auditorium and clap the graduates out. please do not leave your seats until both the graduates and the procession have left the auditorium. You will then be able to leave the auditorium through the nearest exit and meet up with the graduates outside. Mae'r llyfryn a gyhoeddwyd gennym yn rhoi cefndir i'r seremonïau graddio, a hefyd rhaglen sy'n nodi trefn y trafodion ac yn cynnwys enwau'r myfyrwyr sy'n graddio yn y seremoni hon. Gobeithiwn y byddwch yn mwynhau'r llyfryn ac y bydd yn gofeb gwerthfawr o'r diwrnod arbennig hwn heddiw. The published brochure provides background to the graduation ceremonies and also a programme setting out the order of proceedings, including the names of the students graduating in this ceremony. We hope you will enjoy the brochure and that it will be a valuable souvenir of this special day today. Yn olaf, bydd y seremoni yn cychwyn yn fuan. Rydych chi ein myfyrwyr wedi gweithio'n galed i gyrraedd yma heddiw, felly mwynhewch y seremoni a gweddill y diwrnod. Llongyfarchiadau. Finally, the ceremony will be starting shortly. You, our students, have worked hard to get here today, so enjoy the ceremony and the rest of the day. Congratulations.
Graddedigion a gwesteion, os ydych chi'n gallu, byddwch yn sefyll ar gyfer yr ymdaith academaidd os gwelwch yn dda. Graduates and guests, if you are able, please be upstanding for the academic procession.
Renownda, Croeso, good afternoon, welcome. By the powers vested in me as Pro-Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the awarding of degrees and diplomas of the University of South Wales. I would now like to invite our Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Martin Stegel, to speak to you. Please be seated.
Welcome to the University of South Wales, Croeso I Brifysgol de Cymru, I chi gyd, and to this, our graduation ceremony. Here in the city of Newport, our roots were laid down in 1841, an institution set up by industry to raise aspiration and bring education to workers in the region. We are long past those founding moments, but much of the vision set almost 200 years ago remains today. Our university is proud that it works in partnership with business, industry, and the public sector, preparing people for work and future careers that we hope will allow individuals to reach the heights of their talent. We are proud that we are able to bring a diverse range of people into our community at different phases of their lives with different aspirations. Education is a people business, and as I look at you today, looking fantastic in your gowns and happy to be here and to reach this point in your journey. I don't see a crowd. I see individuals, distinctive people with your own character and reasons for being here. You may have come to the University of South Wales with a burning passion and have applied that throughout your time with us. Others may have felt uncertain about your future and what it holds and whether you are on the right track. But throughout your studies, you will have learned more about your abilities and have shaped a greater sense of possibility for life beyond study. University is about personal growth as much as study. All of you will have had different reasons for coming to study with us. Some of you straight from school or college, others already in work and wanting to upskill, and there are those of you that have taken the brave step to move your lives from another country. And for some of you, this may not be the end of your journey with us. Recently, I spoke to an alumnus of the university who has completed 6 degrees with us. So no pressure on you all. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of years' time. What I see in every graduation ceremony is talented, courageous, and opportunity for individuals. We live in a complex world, and that isn't always easy to navigate. We also live in a world that evidently needs to change. We need people who can effect positive and real change, people who aren't satisfied with the way things are. You'll need to face the future courageously, to challenge and innovate, to be inclusive, and work within your communities to create a society which is much more equal without doing damage to our environment or the well-being of others. The world expects much more from you as graduates, and I know that must seem like a big task. That doesn't mean we are asking you to single-handedly change the world. You can be that change in your chosen profession, be that in your hospital, your school, your company, or your immediate team. Big change is usually an aggregate of small ones. Now, you would have inspired one another, listened to each other, cajoled each other to reach heights not possible alone. You have relied on one another for emotional support, and many of you will have created memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. And I guess some of those memories you might want to be forgetting. As I welcome you today to our community of graduates, I would like to remind you that in any good community, we draw on others for support, to challenge us when we aren't doing the right thing, to guide us and advise us on making difficult decisions, and to make us feel like we belong and our voice is heard. I like to think that the University of South Wales, underpinned by our values of being professional, inspiring, creative, responsive and collaborative, that our intentions as a community are good. To help you change your life and our world for the better. And we hope that we have given you the knowledge, skills and resilience to do just that. Life is not straightforward and we've all got bumps in the road. So as well as having the talent and passion of your dreams, you can also be pragmatic enough and skilled enough to weather those storms. Don't fret too much if things don't go as planned. Take a breath, draw on your intellect and reflect before trying again. It's just a moment in your life and your career. And today is an important moment in your life. Today we celebrate your achievements. Now, your job today is to feel proud of yourselves, to continue to look fabulous, and to take lots of photos and maybe even shed a tear or two. To help in that, I also have an ask of everyone sitting behind you. Now, your job is to make sure that whenever your family member or friend walks across the stage, that they are in no doubt of how proud you are of them. You can do this any way you want. You can, yeah. I might have opened the genie's bottle at this point. Now, you can do this by clapping. You can shout their name. You can whistle or whoop. All of these things are legitimate. In fact, they are absolutely required. So, we're going to have a practice. Okay, after 3, the whooping and the cheering, okay? 1, 2, 3. Very impressive, very impressive. Well done. So in closing, as you walk across the stage here today and collect your award and doff your hat to the Pro-Chancellor, I want you to hold one word at the forefront of your mind, and that's pride. Be proud of your achievement. Be proud of your potential for great things. Be proud of yourself and who you are and not what others want you to be. You will always be part of the University of South Wales family. We are and always will be very proud of each and every one of you. I'm now going to show a short video showcasing some of our key moments from 2025. But until then, so diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you very much indeed.
It's my very great pleasure to present to you today a very worthy candidate for the award of Honorary Doctorate at the University of South Wales. So our university can award honorary doctorships and fellowships to outstanding individuals who are true leaders in their field so that they can join our academic community with this significant honour. So our honorand today began his journey with our institution over 4 decades ago, and he really is an inspiring individual. He joined the Polytechnic of Wales back in 1984 when he studied estate management. And during his studies, his love of hockey really flourished. So he spent time early mornings on the hockey pitch, laughing with teammates after hard-fought matches, and forging friendships in the changing rooms. And it was these experiences that helped shape our honorand into the team player and leader that we celebrate here today. So his skills honed, he went on to be a business leader. He's been past chair of the CBI Wales, where he's really championed the voices of businesses in Wales, not only in our nation, but beyond at the highest levels. Through Sutton Consulting, he's helped numerous companies through times of significant change and growth. Through directorships at JLL and King Sturge, he's led teams with strategic acumen and a great deal of integrity, again, shaping the business landscape of Wales. And he's had countless appointments to public sector advisory boards, really influencing policy and making sure Wales becomes more economically prosperous. So if these achievements aren't enough by themselves, what I think makes our honorand really special is his devotion to people and the communities that he serves. And he's done that a lot. He's remembered those early days with sport and education, and he's given back. So for years, he's been associated with Cardiff and Met Hockey and Athletic Club. Whether that's being a tenacious player, a chairman, or a member of a committee, he's given that club a lot. And he's referred to quite often as the heart and soul of that club. And for us as a university, he's given a huge amount. He's been a highly valued member of our Board of Governors. He's been a past chair of the board at the College Merthyr Tydfil, as well as a member of the board, and he currently serves on the board of the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. These achievements are huge. Colleagues and teammates alike describe our honorand's humility, his warmth and his generosity of spirit. They describe his ability to bring people together, his commitment to the causes that he believes are true, and also his real care for the people around him. He's a testament, I think, to what can be achieved when professionalism is matched with heart and when people put people at the centre of their leadership decisions. And that's a lesson for all of us, but I think it's a lesson that's pertinent today for our graduates as you think about the next step in your career. So at the University of South Wales, we're hugely proud of this former student, of his achievements, but also of the huge impact he's had on people and the lives that he's touched. So I'm so pleased to present to you, for the award of Honorary Doctorate, Chris Sutton.
Chris, it is with great pleasure that I award you this Honorary Doctorate of the University of South Wales. Llongfarchadau, congratulations.
I'd like to thank the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for her kind words and to say thank you very much to the university for this award. It is a great privilege for which I'm truly grateful. Secondly, I congratulate all of you here today. I appreciate how hard you have had to work for your much-deserved qualifications, actually much harder than I've had to work for mine. But this is your day, and congratulations to all of you on your achievements. In my decades working in South Wales, I've had first-hand experience of how our institution produces people with the skills and ambition to drive both the public and private sector. I go into meetings, and inevitably it starts with "Oh, I went there too." And that might be University of South Wales, the University of Glamorgan, Newport, or even, not very often nowadays, the Polytechnic of Wales. The university's founding principle in 1911 was to be open to all students on equal terms. And I've seen how USW is a key driver of social mobility, particularly in the South Wales valleys, changing lives and our world for the better. In this regard, I have a soft spot for Merthyr Tydfil College, the subsidiary which I had the honour of chairing. The college has done so much to increase the range and quality of educational pathways, both academic and vocational, for what is the largest town in the valleys. I've witnessed firsthand how USW has responded to new markets and opportunities with courses established ranging from traditional construction and engineering through to the creative sector, cybersecurity, health professions, teaching, and yes, policing. Now, the national challenges facing the wider higher education sector are significant, but USW is forward-looking, and I know that the Vice-Chancellor, the Executive, and the Academic Board, many of whom are with me on stage today, are focused upon creating the right skills for today's new and emerging industries. Now, I turned up in 1984 as a fresh-faced 18-year-old, all the way from flat Lincolnshire, at what was then the Polytechnic of Wales. I embarked upon a traditional 4-year course in urban estate management, complete with a sandwich year in industry. I know courses today are delivered in many and varied ways, including part-time and postgraduate, and just some of those changes that reflect modern ways of learning and teaching. But for me, it was a long time ago. 1984, we were midway through the miners' strike, and that formed the symbolic turning of the page for the Treforest campus, which had initially been established as the School of Mines. Indeed, you know it's a long time when your hall of residence has been demolished. Forest Hall went last year, sadly. I look back on my time at Treforest with great fondness. It was there that I met my wife, Jennifer, who's here with us today. I made lifelong friends on my course and beyond, not least through the hockey club. We play on a Wednesday, a Saturday, training midweek as well. I also worked behind the Student Union bar. And looking back, I actually wonder where I had time for the course. But they were happy days, and I'm very thankful for the grounding my time there gave me. Now, when I began my academic journey, I never thought it would lead to me standing here today. I'm very grateful for the honour, and will continue to use my time and connections to support the aims and aspirations of the university. Ultimately, university life is all about equipping students with the skills, knowledge, and experience to maximise your own potential. And when you look back at your university experience, you may agree that the most important outcome is not necessarily learning that formula or case study, it's developing your ability to challenge, to be curious, and to learn from your mistakes. In that way, you can use your knowledge to better your life and society as a whole. You are now also alumni of the university. Please keep in touch with each other. Please keep in touch with the university. Remember the places that have made you, and if you have the opportunity, please try and give back to those places. I wish all of you and the university the very best in the future. Thank you.
Gadewch iddo fod yn hwsbys I aelodau brifysgol ac I bawb sydd yma yn bresennol I cynhelu cynulliad o Brifysgol di Cymru yn Ninas Nghasnewydd a yrcwegedd dydd y heigion o Ionawr 2026. Heddiw, ymwydethiad ysgolheigion sydd wedi profi drwy deluasrwydd y hymdrech ysgolheigiaid eu bwyd i'n gymwys I gael y derbyn a gyfagrafau y cymysterau brifysgol. Drwy anwydethu a curiad gadewch I reini sydd yma bresennol gynabod I hymeriad a dathi a hwydant. Bysodon I gobeithio'n I dileisgrwyd ydynt gan obeithio y bwyddant yn rhoi y talentau disg, y gebon eu proffesiwn eu cymunedau. Hydewn y bwyddant yn cyfrannu y ffododdol ac yn deithiais gydag anwydethiad a clod. Let it be known by members of the University and all here present that the congregation of the University of South Wales is held in the city of Newport on the 26th day of January 2026. Today, we honour scholars who have demonstrated through their intellect and scholarly effort that they are qualified to be admitted to the degrees and qualifications of the university. In honouring their achievement, let all here present recognise their dedication and celebrate their success. We invest in them our hope and our expectations that they will put their talent and learning to the service of their professions and our communities. We trust that they will contribute to the future of society with honour and distinction.
Pro-Chancellor, I present to the congregation the Faculty of Life Sciences and Education. The Doctor of Philosophy, Odette Hornby, in recognition of a programme of work entitled From Fear to Flow, Understanding the Motivations for Participating in Extreme Sports. The programme of work was carried out under the direct and supervision of Professor David Shearer, Professor Gareth Roderick Davis and Robert Horan, Faculty of Life Sciences and Education. The Master of Arts in Child and Adolescent Mental Health, Anjali Abraham. Kate Brogan. Cariad Rebecca Casey. Anjana George. Catherine Harrison. Vidhi Narendraba Jadwala. Adrian Lloyd. Sonia Louis. Janitha Krasta Padalaka. Katerina Stilianu. Rianne Williams. The Master of Arts in Education, Innovation in Learning and Teaching, Namdi Agoa. Jananka Dame Rathanake Ankaraj. Anjumal Baby. Joyce Buabeng. Faith Chirono. Fatima Fazra Farmick. Michael Fitzgerald. Cameron James. Augustus Kupsoge. Mohammed Abdul Marjan. Ali Mirzo. Marufdin Taye Madasiru. Stephen Njogu. Rachel Perry. Nilima Suresh Shindi. Amneet Kaur Jagdeep Singh Sikka. Huong Thi Tran. Deepali Dilip Yadav. The Master of Arts in Education, Innovation in Learning and Teaching, UNICAF. Hoda Ahmed Musa El Metini. The Master of Arts in Education, Wales, Victoria Bieri. Charlotte Brown. Kimberly Llewellyn. Jamie Mulligan. Shunani Shodneed. Sasha Tyler. Hannah Williams. The Master of Arts in Education, Wales, Additional Learning Needs, Alex Gladwin-Jones. Nerys Hughes. Carrie Kinnear. Laura Lane. Martin Leadville-Smith. Joanna Powell. The Master of Arts in Education, Wales, Leadership, Rebecca John. Adam Jones. Susan Jones. Sarah Plumley. The Master of Arts in Integrative Counselling and Psychotherapy, Catherine Benbow. Zoe Doran. Wanasha Maroof. Janine Nicholas. Gabrielle Romanelli. Hannah Smith. Laurie Smith. Chloe Sweet. The Master of Arts in Leadership and Management, Education, Mahmood Ahmad. Carolyn Jumutai Binder. Prudence Debechi. Immaculate Chelagat. Nusrat Jahan. Veronica Mercy Muthoni Kamal. Barbara Mensah. Ibrahim Sanjo Ogundele. Hamza Shafiq. Oh, I missed that. Ellis Thomas. Luan Phuc Tran. Fiona Webb. Sultana Yasmin. The Master of Arts in Professional Policing, Casey A. Turner. Ben Arrowsmith. Jodie Davis. Rachel Gale. Rowan Johnson. Jason Rees. John Wade. Sean Williams. The Master of Arts in Special Educational Needs and Additional Learning Needs, Alana Emmett. Felipe Cardoso Quinhonda. Harriet Westcott. The Master of Arts in Special Educational Needs and Additional Learning Needs, Autism, Jade Collins. Ewan Griffiths. Deborah Johnson. Reese Daniel Lewis. Judith Oramogi. Martin Paul. Nghasnewydd Finandi. Ashwara Sindhu Gangadrahan. Nicola St. George. Carly Williams. Sumaya Zanat. The Master of Arts in Special Educational Needs and Additional Learning Needs, Dyslexia Association of Singapore. Sitiya Shami Al-Sumuri. The Master of Science in Behaviour Analysis and Therapy, Rachel Jing Yung Chong. Georgia Cosiello. Libby Denton. Casimir Chidera Ubukufoma. Camilla Olivia Rose Hassey. Rachel Hazelton. Bethan Henton. Leonie John. Seren Painter. Srija Srikant. Morgan Thomas. The Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, Alina Haffa. Susan Shemenje Ahanje. Go, Susan. Laraib Fatima Ahmed. Kezia Hamad Bailey. Eleanor Brookman. Nicole Jade Fielding. Ayodele Olokemi George. Courtney Griffiths. Teresa Griffiths. Natasha Hazelwood. Billy Joe J. Neelam Khan. Dimitra Kokali. Tusha Kondini Srinivas. Gregory Lancaster. Shauna Littrick. Ella McLaughlin. Faith McLaughlin. Zainab El Abed Mahana. Maria Nika. Chingorom Simon Onuwa. Irene Atieno Onayango. Kelechi Meshak Opara. Isha Manish Patel. Mithili Ramesh. Tejaswi Amlesh Rao. Imogen Roberts. Gidre Saranute. Sakithmina Senthil Kumar. Hamid Shazad. Sania Shiju. Fatima Nora Thalitha Shiraz Marozuk. Georgia Sinclair. Jonah Tanishma. Jothika Saltish Triki Kuna. Aditha Vadakumpara Salin. That was a big course, and I think they're getting more confident, so no pressure. Okay. The Master of Science in Crime and Justice, Jessica Aoife Smith-Pritchard. Eve Crompton. Leah Hatherall. Mia Morgan. Jamie Taylor. Molly Williams. The Master of Science in International Security and Risk Management, Counter-Terrorism, Letitia Ahern. Nathan Bartley. Zachariah Collingwood-Smith. Victoria Filasco. Kelly Freer. Jordan Gums. Isabel Hockey. Cody John Norris. Erin Faith Gwendolyn Oakley. Kaylee Sydney Atieno Ondunu. Holly Louise Mary Probert. Mohammed Rahim. Susanna Turco. Petrus Undari. Callum Williams. The Master of Science in Psychology, Lucy Arthur. Stevie Baker. Charlie Buckley. Robert Burberry. Sean Chess. Konstantin Christian Dobre. Kyra Fairman. Tamara Gill. Franca Howells. Andrew Jackson. Courtney Lee Alford Jones. Ellie Louise Jones. Paul Jones. Sabrina Jones. Jeffrey Darren Lloyd. On, Jeff. Stacey Mitchell. Chloe Naylor. Ewelina Nachecheva. Oliver Odell. Carly Audley. Lewis Patterson. Teresa Pierce. Victoria Smith. Isabel Jamie Porsche Thomas. Rianne Whitty. Claire Wires.
Fe wnawn ni nawr glywed datganiad cerddorol gan fyfyrwyr o Goleg Brenhinol Cerdd a Drama Cymru. We will now hear a musical interlude by students from the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Our National Conservatoire is part of the wider University of South Wales family. These talented performers will graduate with Bachelor and Master of Music degrees of the University of South Wales, and we congratulate them most warmly. Llongyfarchiadau. Graduates, honoured guests, congregation, please give a warm welcome to our performers.
Okay, you've had a little break, so I'm expecting big things for this second session. Okay. The Master of Science in Psychology, UNICAF, Keir George. Jean Kathleen Jeffers. The Master of Science in Working with Adult and Young People Who Offend, Rachel Nicole Deborah Barnaby. Nikita Ann Evans. Katarzyna Langner. Lauren Rees. Tilly Rose Taylor. The Postgraduate Diploma in Crime and Justice, Sophie Jennings. The Postgraduate Diploma in Integrative Counselling and Psychotherapy, Rebecca Harris. Lily Reynolds. The Postgraduate Diploma in Therapeutic Arts, Ezra Rose Kathleen Phillip. The Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Innovation in Learning and Teaching, Carl Williams. The Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Joshua Anderson. Sarah Louise Merton. Victoria Price. The Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary Initial Teacher Education with Qualifying Teacher Status, Ellie Marie Alford. Jasmine Bufton. Maureen Chindu Roy. Evie Cook. Courtney Cottrell. Laurie Davis. Olivia Millie Rose Davis. Delic Dwyer. Lauren Fuge. Olivia Hiscox. Meyer Hughes. Benjamin Harrell. Liam Michael Jones. Megan Lewis. Sarah Moore. Dalan Nash. Taylor Pesgood. Alice Olivia Powell. Taylor Rees. Bethany Teague. Jessica Webber. Candice Williams. The Postgraduate Certificate in Integrative Counselling Skills, Kate Joanne Fleming. Sian Golding. Monica Harvey. Rhys Lewis. Stephen Charles Richards. Rhiannon Russell Jones. Kate Woodley. The Postgraduate Certificate in Special Educational Needs and Additional Learning Needs, Hayley Bowditch. The Postgraduate Certificate in Teaching in Higher Education, Tia Ave Hebditch. Sarah Campbell. Karuna Chelaram Haditharami. Adrian Jones. Natasha Miller. Tiffany O'Connor. Bronwyn Mai Elizabeth Ripcord. Louise Simpson. Victoria Wall. Okay, wait for it. Tydysgrif olraderig mewn addysg gyda status athro mewn addysg gychwynnol athrawon. The following course was studied through the medium of Welsh. Mia Allen. Emily Hopkins. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Devon and Cornwall Police, Simon Brassington. Samuel Brotherton. Alicia England. Alexandra Kershaw. Megan Sidney. Chloe St. John Knight. Thomas Stevens. Kimon Theodosis. Harry Wheeler. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Dorset Police, Rachel Penhaligon. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, David Powys Police, Olivia Draper-Jones. Ryan Herbert. Robert Jones. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Gloucestershire Constabulary, Daniel Bazard. Solomon Bowen. Stephanie Morgan. Harriet Pay. The Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Wiltshire Police, Benjamin Gaywood. Charlotte Hutton. Alicia Taylor. Abigail Whitton. I think Wiltshire were the loudest there. Okay. The Bachelor of Arts in Counselling and Therapeutic Practice, Zara Jebril. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, Devon and Cornwall Police, Joshua Ball. Jessica Bird. Mitchell Bonner. Candice Britton. William Anthony Cann. Daniel Cartwright. George Catcher. Joshua Cooper. Reese Dorr. Katie Drew Goss. Emily Francis. Amelia Harding. Jack Hawkins. Mia Hempstead. Oliver Holbrook. Benjamin Holmes. Daniel Hurley. Ben Jones. Kimberly Long. Bethany Miller. Samuel Mill-Shute. Neil Montgomery. Finley Morris. Zachary Moss. Charlotte Myers. Chris Radden. Nathan Richards. Peter Say. William Smith. Charlie Stokes. Emily Strawbridge. Laura Toms. Joseph Turk. Guy Wells. Daniel White. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, Dorset Police, James Adams. Beverly Beck. Lloyd Blees. Robert Coley. Amy Davis. Isabel Domleo. Callum Mercer. I love the mascot. Cameron Nairn. Max Stewart. Joshua Warren. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, David Powys Police, Aaron Cruikshank. Kerry Curry Pound. Alexander Daniels. Matthew Davis. Scott Davis. Samuel Day. Helen Edwards. Reese Goymer. Miriam Holmes. Ben John. Ethan Morgan. Alex Morris. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, Gloucestershire Constabulary. Gloucester has it. Jennifer Arnott. Caroline Chatter. Harry Clark. James Colclough. Jake Dennis. Grace Fallows. Eleanor Jones. Rob Lowe. Callum Morley Blackwell. Kerry Ann Norton. Georgie Sylvie. Charlotte Taplin. James West. The Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, Wiltshire Police. Better. Sophia Anthoulakis. Michael Barnes. Sophie Barrett. Florentin Bonchiaga. Jay Clifford. Morgan Cunningham. Natalie Dalton. Chris Doyle. Daniel Gill. Ellie Grindrod. Sophia Keeling. Tanya Kent. Leonardo Cocker. Catherine Lawton. Adam Layton. Kyle Lloyd. William Lucas. Oliver McDowell. Amy Neal. Henry Palace. George Sawley. Edward Summers. Eleanor Swatridge. James Utton. Grace Wenham. The Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Lily Frances Oaten. Neve Morgan Foley. The Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Counselling, Brenda Atiyi Chiawanga. Tracy Meacham. The Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Developmental Disorders, Paula Alves Brower. Joseph Barnum. Emily Campbell. Nerva Dillon. Amber Reese. Cheryl Thomas. The Professional Graduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Jack Dugmore. Brandon Lovett. Victoria Voronovska. The Professional Graduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Dorset Police, Anna Kerr Giles. The the Professional Graduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training. Jack Dugmore. That's wrong, isn't it? You're not Jack. Hang on. Apologies. Sorry. Sorry, can I just check? Okay, end of the page. Okay. Big cheer now for this one. For me too. The Professional Graduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, David Powys Police, Rhiann Lowry Fairweather. The Professional Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Katie Hartshorn. The Professional Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education Training, Dorset Police, Paul Yasser Cheshire. Andrew Edwards. Ian McHugh. The Professional Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Wiltshire Police, Alan Catchpool. The Diploma of Higher Education in Counselling Skills, Katie Dyer. Oh gosh. Am I in? It's all gone wrong. I'm very near the end. Okay. Second ceremony of the day. Okay. The Certificate of Higher Education in Creative and Therapeutic Arts, Ramisa Ahmed. Graduate Diploma, Professional Police Practice, David Powys Police, Robert Jones. The Master of Arts in Leadership and Management Education, Ali Raza. The Master of Arts in Leadership and Management, Damilare Moses Adoroboe. The Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, Isaac Sunday Damna. The Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, Albert Allen Tom. Ifioma Elbezim Ezema. The Master of Science in Psychology, Lily Dede Adama. The Master of Arts in Education, Innovation in Learning and Teaching, Opiemi Okilola Snowho. The Master of Science in Psychology, Chloe Tegg. The Master of Arts in Leadership and Management Education, Salman Khan. The Master of Science in Clinical Psychology, Zondone Saviour Ufdofeya. Nikhil Pradeep. Damebi Tokuchu Okawu. Adoyo Agawal. Karunya Aromogam. Anashwara Lakeshmi Panika. Srilakashmi Sajmon. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the ceremony for the Faculty of Life Sciences and Education.
Well done. It's thirsty work saying congratulations 400 times, so excuse me. Just while I do that, one more congratulations. Applaud yourselves. Well done. So this is my favourite graduation slot, partly because you've been the best so far, so well done. Partly because you don't have to get up as early as some of your fellow graduates had to do this morning, and partly because there's still a lot of the day to celebrate after this more formal event, so well done. The only thing you have to get through now is me and my speech, and then you can go off and celebrate, so let me be brief. And a lot of it's been said by Martin, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, and indeed by Chris, and thank you, Chris. Congregation, colleagues, friends, guests, and most importantly, you, the graduates. Graduation's more than just this formal academic ceremony. It's a celebration of perseverance, growth, and the promise of what comes next. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives, and it is a moment of immense pride for all of us gathered here. To the people behind you, to parents, families, friends in the audience, this is your day too. You've offered encouragement during late night study, reassurance during moments of doubt, and I'm sure unwavering support throughout the journey. And your role in today's success cannot be overstated. So please, graduates, join me in giving your friends, family, and partners a round of applause. Indeed, indeed. Diolch. The other group is represented by the people on the stage. Everyone on this stage shares in your pride. For us, this is absolutely the high point of what we do here at the university, to see you graduating, when we see the fruits of dedication, resilience, and your hard work. So I'd also like to pay tribute to the staff members at this remarkable university. They have taught, mentored, supported, fed, counselled, and occasionally nudged you along the way. And their commitment to your success is at the heart of everything we do. So let's thank them for their tireless efforts. But let's be honest, today is really about you, our new graduates. You've achieved something extraordinary. You've mastered your subjects. You've also developed the ability to think critically, to challenge assumptions, and to engage with complex issues in a spirit of respect and curiosity. These are timeless skills, essential whatever you go on to do next. We're proud of the education you've received and that it's highly valued by the employers you already work with or are keen to work with. But more than that, we are proud of the way in which it transforms lives, your lives, and the communities that you will go on to serve. At this university, we believe in nurturing not just skilled professionals, but thoughtful, engaged citizens. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, we hope you can carry with you the values of integrity, inquiry, and compassion. As alumni, you are now ambassadors for this university and for the ideals we stand for. Wherever your journey takes you, we hope you'll stay connected, continue to grow, and inspire others as you have inspired us. Congratulations again to each and every one of you. Our warmest wishes go with you for your continued success and happiness. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. I now declare this degree congregation at the University of South Wales closed. Please may all those who are able to stand for the national anthem.